trap are available in the line bay functional location. CT will be available in the main bay or tie bay functional location. So since we are going to create a Z2 notification for replacement of LA, we are now selecting the relevant functional location. Then click on the functional location and select the relevant equipment ID. So here we are replaced the B phase LA. So select this equipment ID. Then go to create notification and choose general notification. So this pop-up window appears. Here you can choose by clicking on the side. We can select the different types of notifications available gets listed. So choose the notification type as Z2, that is breakdown. So this page, notification creation page appears. So enter the text, long text, where you can give the heading or the purpose of this notification. So here we have written Thiruvallam line LA replacement. Then we have to enter the coding, the reason for replacement. Then here a small text in the subject column, which make LA was replaced with which make LA on which date, due to what reason. All those things can be mentioned here, and the required start and end dates can be entered, and all the details, why, the reason for replacement, object part, any stack 3 it failed, and the reason, damage, what damage has happened, and what is the cause for the damage. So here in this case it was IR value was low. So due to low IR value of middle stack, this replacement work was carried out. Then you have to go to the breakdown details tab, enter the malfunction start date and time. So it gives, the system automatically gives the duration of the outage or the breakdown. Then you have to, there will be a green flag which shows us put in process. So click on the flag and click on the complete flag and save. So Z2 notification gets created and it is completed. So as I told, the notification status NOCO appears here, which means the notification is completed. In case any small data has to be edited in this notification, for example, a malfunction end time was wrongly entered, or any particular text was wrong, then we have to put in process again. We have to select in process again and make the necessary changes and save. So now this is the Z2 notification is created. So it is very simple. Now let us see how a ZT notification has to be created. So in this case we have taken an example of auto reclose operation of Kolar Sriperumbudur line on 20 of February at 13:51 hours. So this is the case of line tripping, auto reclose operation. So the first steps are similar. Execute the T code IH01, go to the relevant functional location. Again, in case of line tripping, we go to the line functional location where all the relays are available, because here we have to enter the relay details, main 1 relay details, main 2 relay details. So we have to choose the line bay functional location and go to create notification, general, and this pop-up window appears, and choose the notification type as ZT notification. And this window is the same, we have to enter the text, long text, the reason for creation of the notification, and this in the subject we can enter the brief of the tripping due to fault, in whether it is a single phase to ground fault or a phase to phase fault, whether auto reclose happened or not, and what is the fault distance and fault current. All those data can be entered here for ready access, and required start and end date have to be entered, and the same object part, whether the tripping was due to any insulator damage or tree infringement, flashover, those details can be selected here. In case it was not a major reason, then we can select it as a nil and just write in the text that it is a successful auto reclosure on R phase to ground fault. And here the coding is also important. So in this case we have selected LART, auto reclosure due to line fault. So in case there is a doubt on selecting which code to be selected, so we can refer the ZO notification that is created by RTMC. So, and that number, so as I already told, in IW29 you can have the list of notification, and there we can see, select the ZO type notification and the particular date, and we will get the ZO notification that was created on the date against this particular tripping. So that notification number has to be entered in the outage notification details tab. And if we click on this specs icon, it will display the notification where you can find out the breakdown time, restoration time, whatever entered, reason, and this outage coding. That data can be taken from the ZO notification, and this pre-fault and auto reclose attempt, this data have to be entered in this tab. Next we have to enter the malfunction start and date and time, and as I said, this data has to match with the outage date and time mentioned in the ZO notification, because RTMC has created that. So the same can be entered by in JET notification also, so that there will be a uniformity. And once this is entered, go to the documents tab. Documents tab. In documents tab, choose all version and create the JET PM report, and we can upload the trip report and the DR files, event logs available. And once that upload is completed, a document gets created. As we can see, one number gets generated. So double click on the document, it will be showing the status as created and not released, and this document has to be released. So go to the document, click on change. So here then this change is possible here. So select release and save. So document gets released. Now apart from that, we have to enter the relay indications in the JET notification. So go to extras. So once again, after saving the document, go to the extras, click on the measuring document, and this window appears. Click on all measuring points on the object. So against this, on this functional location, whatever measuring points are available, all those gets displayed here. So here we can see the measuring point and what is the description. So whatever details we are entering in the trip report, what is the LA counter increment in each phase of LA, and what is the temperature, then PLCC channel increment, what is the fault currents in each phase, what is the fault distance recorded at the local end and fault distance and current recorded at the remote end. All these data have to be entered here, and the type of fault, whether it is a zone 1, zone 2, zone 3 or a ground fault, face to face fault, all those things can be entered here, and then click on save and select the put in process flag, complete flag, and while completing, this pop-up window comes where you have to give the tripping date and the restoration time and save. So ZT notification gets created. And same manner, in case any minor changes have to be made, we can click on in process again and make the changes to the ZT notification.